Victor Osimhen is now at the center of a shocking battle between Real Madrid and Barcelona. José Mourinho reportedly wants the Nigerian superstar as the missing piece to bring Real Madrid back to the top of Spain after a disastrous trophyless season. Could Osimhen become the new Didier Drogba of Mourinho's project at the Bernabeu? Meanwhile, Barcelona are also pushing hard to replace Robert Lewandowski with the Galatasaray goal machine as Hansi Flick dreams of building an unstoppable attack around Lamine Yamal and company. But that's not all. Barcelona smash a new El Clasico revenue record with €16.40 million at Spotify Camp Nou. Teenage sensation Eli Junior Kroupi dreams of joining Barça, but Bournemouth demand a crazy £100 million fee. The summer transfer window is already turning into pure chaos. Will Osimhen choose Mourinho and Real Madrid, or become Barcelona's next superstar? Stay tuned until the end because this transfer saga could completely change the future of La Liga. Osimhen. Why Mourinho believes Galatasaray star can help Real Madrid dethrone Barcelona. The race for next season's La Liga title may already have started, and at the center of it is expected to be Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen, Soccernet.ng reports. Reports in Spain, Portugal and Turkey suggest that José Mourinho is edging closer to a dramatic return to Real Madrid after the club endured another frustrating campaign. Madrid finished the 2025-26 season without a major trophy, likely to end the year at least 14 points behind champions Barcelona. Their 2-0 defeat at Camp Nou against Barcelona confirmed the Catalan side's 29th league title and increased pressure on the Madrid hierarchy. The season had already been turbulent. Xabi Alonso was dismissed in January after poor results, while interim coach Alvaro Arbeloa failed to steady the campaign. Madrid were also knocked out of the UEFA Champions League quarter-finals by Bayern Munich and suffered a shock Copa del Rey exit against second-tier side Albacete. VLUP president Florentino Perez is now believed to want Mourinho back at the Santiago Bernabeu. The Portuguese coach is currently with Benfica, but reports claim Madrid are willing to activate his €3 million release clause. More importantly, Mourinho is said to have already identified the player he believes can swing the balance of power in Spain, and that is none other than Victor Osimhen. Why Mourinho sees Osimhen as the missing piece. Mourinho has admired Osimhen for years. During the striker's time at Napoli, the pair faced each other in Serie A when Mourinho managed AS Roma. The Portuguese manager has openly compared the Nigerian to Didier Drogba, the powerful forward who became one of Chelsea's greatest strikers under Mourinho. That comparison is not accidental. Madrid have struggled to replace the presence once offered by Karim Benzema. Since Benzema's departure, the club have often used Kylian Mbappé through the middle, despite the French star preferring to attack from the left side. Vinicius Jr. has also spent periods operating in unfamiliar central areas. Mourinho reportedly believes Osimhen can solve that tactical imbalance immediately. The Nigerian's pace, movement, pressing and aerial strength would give Madrid a recognized number 9 again. That would allow Mbappé and Vinicius to return permanently to wider positions where they are most dangerous. Osimhen's numbers explain why Europe's biggest clubs remain interested. The former Lille striker scored 22 goals and produced 8 assists in 33 matches across all competitions. The goals powered Galatasaray to another Turkish league title and the knockout stage of the UEFA Champions League for the first time in more than a decade. Galatasaray reportedly value him at between €100 million and €150 million after signing him permanently last year. Barcelona also want Osimhen. Madrid's biggest problem is that Barcelona also see Osimhen as the ideal long-term replacement for Robert Lewandowski. Lewandowski is expected to leave this summer, ending a successful period in Catalonia. Although Barcelona won the league under Hansi Flick, many inside the club believe another elite striker is necessary if they are to dominate Europe again. Osimhen fits Flick's style perfectly. Barcelona want aggressive pressing from the front, quick vertical attacking and relentless movement behind defenders. The Nigerian offers all three. That is why the battle for his signature could become the defining transfer contest of the summer. Madrid believe he could restore balance to their attack under Mourinho. Barcelona believe he could extend their domestic dominance and improve their Champions League hopes. In many ways, the next La Liga title race may depend on where Osimhen eventually lands. If Barcelona sign him, they strengthen a title-winning squad that already finished far ahead of Madrid this season. If Madrid win the race, Mourinho could instantly gain the striker needed to rebuild his side around Mbappé and Vinicius. Osimhen, though, appears happy in Istanbul with the Super Eagles forward hinting he wants to repay Galatasaray for their trust. However, a lot can change in the summer, and with Mourinho in the equation, it could be difficult for the Nigerian star to reject Real Madrid. And for a motivated Mourinho, bringing Osimhen to the Bernabeu could become the first major step in trying to take the Spanish title back from Barcelona. Barcelona achieve a record €16.4 million revenue from El Clasico versus Real Madrid. Barcelona experienced a historic night at the Spotify Camp Nou after defeating Real Madrid 2-0 to officially secure the La Liga title in front of their fans. The victory over their biggest rivals crowned an incredible season for Hansi Flick's side, with Marcus Rashford and Ferran Torres scoring the goals that delivered another major trophy to the club. The celebration was not only limited to the pitch. Off the field, Barcelona also achieved a massive financial success during the Clasico. Reports from Spain reveal that the club generated a record-breaking €16.4 million in revenue from the match, making it the most profitable Clasico in their history. Even though the stadium is still operating below its future full capacity because of ongoing renovation work, demand for tickets was enormous. Thousands of supporters packed the stadium to witness the title-clinching showdown, while premium and VIP ticket sales pushed the revenue figures to new heights. Club officials are reportedly delighted with the numbers, especially because the final amount could still increase slightly once all calculations are completed. The achievement highlights Barcelona's growing commercial strength and shows how powerful the Clasico remains as one of the biggest events in world football. Speaking before the match, Barcelona CEO Manuel Del Rio had said, "It's important to understand that 80% of the total capacity was for season ticket holders or members with individual tickets. But with that percentage and seeing the demand, we've achieved a record revenue compared to last year. €13.8 million. Will be above €16 million. This is important news for the project. We're shifting the business towards the VIP product, but members will have priority," he added. Club executives are now analyzing the figures in detail because they want to highlight the significance of what has been achieved, especially given that the Spotify Camp Nou is still not operating at full capacity. There was less supply available, but soaring demand pushed ticket prices higher. In the coming days, it will be interesting to learn the final average ticket price as well as the total income generated from VIP packages, which remain the club's major strategic focus for maximizing stadium revenue. The Spotify Camp Nou recorded its highest attendance of the season yesterday, with 62,213 spectators inside the ground. Barcelona returned to their stadium on November 22nd, and once all redevelopment works are completed, the venue will hold close to 105,000 fans. French wonderkid Eli Junior Kroupi is reportedly dreaming of one day wearing the famous Barcelona shirt. According to recent reports from Spain, the young Bournemouth attacker is very interested in a move to the Catalan club, even though several top Premier League teams are also keeping a close eye on him. The excitement around Kroupi keeps growing, especially after old photos surfaced showing him as a young Barça supporter. That has only increased speculation that Barcelona could be his preferred destination in the future. However, signing him will not be easy at all. Bournemouth are determined to protect one of their brightest young talents and have reportedly placed a huge £100 million valuation on the 19-year-old. The English club hopes the massive price tag will discourage interested clubs from making aggressive offers this summer. Even though the amount sounds unbelievable for such a young player, Kroupi's performances have quickly made him one of Europe's most exciting prospects. After arriving in England for around €13 million, he adapted immediately and has impressed with his goals, creativity, and maturity beyond his age. Barcelona admire his versatility and attacking intelligence, seeing him as a potential long-term option for the future. But with the club still dealing with financial limitations, a transfer of this size would currently be extremely difficult unless major player sales happen first. He just netted his 12th goal of the season in a 3-0 rout of Crystal Palace, a penalty that cemented his place in history. He is now the first teenager to hit double figures in a debut Premier League season, joining the likes of Robbie Fowler and Robbie Keane. His manager, former Athletic Club Bilbao player Andoni Iraola, has turned him into a versatile weapon, and that hasn't gone unnoticed by Didier Deschamps. Kroupi is currently in the preliminary French squad for the World Cup in North America. Whether he survives the final cut in June, right when he turns 20, is a different story given France's depth, but even being considered says a lot. Barcelona sees him as the heir to Robert Lewandowski. The technical staff has been monitoring him since his days at Lorient, where he stayed loyal after their relegation to finish as the top scorer in League Two. But the financial reality at Barcelona makes a £100 million deal look like a fantasy unless the Catalans raise enough funding through sales. There is also the Momo Sissoko factor to consider. Kroupi is represented by the same agent who handled Ousmane Dembele's messy exit from the club. Relationships there are strained, to put it mildly. Victor Osimhen's future could decide the next La Liga champion. Mourinho might be heading back to Real Madrid, and Barcelona are already preparing for life after Lewandowski. On top of that, Barça continue breaking records off the pitch while chasing the next generation of superstars like Eli Junior Kroupi. The transfer market is heating up fast, and this is only the beginning. Who should sign Osimhen, Real Madrid or Barcelona? Can Mourinho really dethrone Hansi Flick's Barça? And is Kroupi worth £100 million? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash the like button, subscribe for more football drama, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest transfer news and breaking stories from around Europe.